Good morning. Okay, let's go live for a bit. Let's see. Let's share this on Discord. Let's copy Discord. So today is one of those days where it's like what to do, what to do, what to do. I'm just checking and making sure everybody's doing okay. Let's see. Boink. I am chatting with some friends on Facebook while I chat. Sorry about the background. It's very bright. I have LEDs in this room. Let me check something real fast. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Turn off the light. So yes, I'm live right now on Facebook. I'm going to go live also on Instagram in a bit. Hello, whoever's watching. In about 5 minutes or so, I'll go live on Instagram as well. It's one of those days where it's early in the morning, not sure what to do. And I got this side's my apartment balcony, and this side's my kitchen. I might do some kitchen stuff later. And hopefully everything goes well. I think I might try this time on the stream to play a game and record it as I'm doing it. So let's see who's watching. If you're watching right now and you want to chat, just say hi so I can see who's here. I'm probably going to go live, like I said, in about 5 minutes or so on Instagram and tell people I'm live on here so that hopefully people can see it. I might as well go live now. Let's see. Let's go live. Hello, Instagram. I am live on Instagram now and YouTube. So, yeah. Staying hydrated the whole time. Typically, when I wake up, I have a routine. I say hi to Google. I check in with everything. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. I don't think it'll work right now since I'm recording. Okay, Google. Yeah. It's not going to work at the same time. I don't have a Google Home. I have the Google on my phone. But thank you for joining, whoever joined or viewing it. Let's see, just me in the chat right now. Just a quick morning hello, making sure I'm alive and well. Let's see if I can quickly just figure out if I can So I wanted some people's opinions on some stuff. I want to make sure everybody's going okay. If you are watching this stream later, let's say you see it in your review, just type in the comment section or on the Instagram, type a comment. If you are doing well, I hope everybody's feeling okay. Again, I am on YouTube right now live, and I'm on Instagram live right now. And I'm going to take the Instagram one and face it towards my kitchen. I'm going to try and cook some stuff so you guys can see it. Tilt this down. So for those that know, I do like to cook. And for those that wanted to know, this is my hot sauce company. So I got my hot sauce company so that people can see, like, how's it coming? People are always asking. This is my hot sauce company. I put this. I'm not going to steal somebody else's quote, but I use it all the time. My quote on this is "Hell isn't as hot as my hot sauce," and that's pretty damn true sometimes. Let's see. Gotta adjust this camera so that people can actually see me. Cool. So I got camera 1, camera 2. I'll probably try to switch to a normal camera. We'll see what happens. Let's see. What do we want today? I want eggs. If you know how to cook eggs, then you know how to cook a lot of things. It's one of those everyday meals that you can have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It comes in really handy. Let's see. Oh, I need the milk to fluffing up the eggs. By the way, I'm going to give a shout out to this farm, Ronnie Brook Farm. You can get it at Whole Foods. This milk is awesome. It's local. It's a New York made milk. It's creamy. Shout out to Ronnie Brook. Shout out to Ronnie Brook. So I'm going to make some eggs real fast while we're live. I told people that I would show them me cooking. Get the small white dish. I use this size dish just to crack a couple eggs in, throw a little milk in, make it fluffy. Some people tend to use sorry about that plastic container with eggs. Some people like to use different things in their stuff, and I'm very simple. Let me see if I can again adjust this one so that it shows what I'm actually doing. So I got the eggs. People tend to use a whisk. I don't like using a whisk. I use a small fork. So if you have like a fork laying around, gets a little bit more air into it. I like that. Make sure the dish is clean. So crack the 2 eggs first. Very simple way of making like a fluffy omelet. You want to beat the eggs, not so much that they're too beaten, because you can you can overbeat eggs. You just want them to be mixed up enough. Some people hold the fork like this. Some people hold it like this. Some people tilt the bowl. They hold it like this. I hold it just like a normal bowl, and I mix the eggs. And a technique I learned from my sister actually is you spin the bowl counterclockwise, and what that's doing is it's adding more air into the mixture. And so while you place it on the counter, you just because can't do it holding up. You spin it counterclockwise while you mix. Adds a little bit more air. In my opinion, that's what happens. Now, the milk. Pop this open. You don't want too much milk because, yes, milk does curdle, except for when you add it with eggs. It's really cool. I'm going to keep this out because I'm going to make some coffee. I got to clean my pour over. And if you want to see me on Instagram, it's Sunblock Impaler Stewart. I'll probably try to tag it. Somebody's saying hi to me. Let's see, who's that? Is it Willie? That's Willie Wilson. Oh, a friend of mine from I'm a member of the Elks Lodge in Westwood. So what you want, the consistency of the eggs, and this is just the way I cook it. People like different mixtures. I like it where it's almost all mixed up. So it looks like it looks similar to egg beaters when you buy them in the store. And some people are like, oh, I like it this way. Oh, I like it this way. No, I like it a certain way too. Take a small, it's small compared to my head. You don't want something too big because when it does fluff up, it will expand, and you want to control how big it's going to get. So you take your pan, take your you can use butter, you can use oil. I use non-stick cooking spray, whatever I can get. Take the pan. You basically want to coat the pan so that it gets all the surface area. And now let's turn this camera. Turn the heat on like I throw it on max to start until the pan gets hot. When the pan heats up, once it's hot and you can see like the eggs are starting to mix properly, then you throw it on like a medium heat, 4 to 5. My stove goes in digits of 2, so 2, 4, 6, 8, and high. So I put it on like a 4.5. So with the pan heating up, I'm going to start with making my coffee. And I just have to rinse this out real fast. Sorry if I'm not facing the camera. I have to rinse out my pour over. So, lovely pour over container. Use it all the time. It's dishwasher safe if you use top rack only, not too hot of water, done delicate mode or whatever you have. So now the pan's heating up. Got my egg mixture. I'm gonna pour it in. You hear that curdling noise? That's perfect. That is when you know your pan is at the right temperature. Nice and hot. For today's sake, I'm just going to do my normal salt, pepper, and maybe some garlic powder. Try not to block the camera. So I got my salt. Got my pepper. Got my garlic powder. Just making some eggs. I add it while it's still wet because what happens is once I cover up the pan and it rises, which I wanted to do today because I want fluffy eggs. Sometimes I just let it stay open and it doesn't fluff up properly. But I do want it to fluff up today, so I'm going to throw the lid on. Actually, I'm going to this lid on because it's a little bit bigger. And what it's going to do is pretty cool thing. It steams up real fast. Hopefully, if I added enough milk to it and I didn't overbeat the eggs, it will rise properly. And let's see, coffee. Got my filter. Get some more water in this. Right now I can't use my tap water because it's not safe to drink according to the landlord. So I have a giant thing of water here. And when I need to boil water for tea or coffee, I pour it into this. And I tend to fill it up more than I need because I'd rather not have to fill it up again. So throw this on. Now this is crisping up a bit. Throw the fan on. It might be a little hard for you to hear, but it's all in the sake of not burning my apartment down. There we go. Put it on low so you can still hear me. So water's going to heat up on this. Now that this has gotten to the color I want it on the one side, I'm going to put it on low again. Like I said, don't want to burn the eggs because it tastes bad when you burn them, in my opinion. Let's see what coffee I'm going to have today. Here we go. Aldi brand dark roast. Really good coffee. It's cheap. It's good. Good flavor. I wish Cool Beans was still open. Get some local coffee. I got to see if I can get Greenwood Lake coffee. See if they deliver or ship, so to say. Because their coffee is off the charts. I really like it. Somebody just sent me a text or something. And when this is all said and done and this whole coronavirus thing is done, support your local people, like support your local markets. If you see a farmer's market going on, even if it's 20 minutes away, if it's not more than, let's say not more than 30 minutes away, go to the farmer's market, get the local produce, get your local whatever you want, and it's going to end up being really nice. I personally like Riverville Farmers Market and the Paramus Farmers Market. So I'm going to end this. What up, Mike? Hey, what you doing lately?